Hey everybody, we're back with some more Skyrim. So, where we last left off, we finished the Dawnguard DLC and we're hunting for the Aetherium shards. I think we've only got... was it one or two more? And I noticed there was a silver ore vein right ahead of me, so I'm gonna grab that before we go. But yeah, feeling good. Ready to do some just miscellaneous stuff today. We don't always have to do like crazy big quests or stuff like that. We can have some fun doing some smaller stuff. I think I'll start by heading to the Dawnguard base because I want to make sure I've got enough crossbow bolts. So I'm going to buy some crossbow bolts, then we're going to head off to the next Dwemer ruin. I would also like to finish the Hermaeus Mora Daedric quest today. So I need to kill a Thalmor and a Bosma. So we'll see if we can find them. So Thalmor, a high elf. They're not all Thalmor. A lot of them are Thalmor, but they're not all Thalmor. So I'll need to look for a high elf and a Bosma. So high elves should be easy enough to find. Literally, if I just see a Thalmor patrol, I can just shoot one of them. And that's that.
While I doubt we'll ever be truly rid of vampires in Skyrim, you've certainly made it a much safer place for now.
Can't remember, did you sell crossbow bolts?
I'm proud of what we've managed. Hope you're getting along with... Here's everything I have. Sorry there isn't more.
You do. I'll just buy your steel bolts, I think. Yeah, steel bolts should be fine. And can I sell you anything? I could sell you some arrows, but I don't know if it's worth really selling arrows. 12 boots of waning frost. I can sell you a... Oh, there we go. We got some speech points. Magic resistance. Now that's kind of interesting. Where did I get all these rings from? At some point I must have picked up a bunch of of rings, but I really don't remember where I got these from. Interesting. Is this good, Mo? I think he might sell some crossbow bolts too.
You've won a well-deserved victory here. The people of Skyrim owe you a great deal, whether they know it. Cozy little play. What do you need?
He was about to go back to bed, the bozo.
Materials?
There we go, more bolts. Perfect. Alright, can I sell you anything?
What do you need?
I would actually like to sell you stuff that's alright. Nah, he doesn't really accept anything. Nah, we're good. Cool.
Fight bravely, friend.
So we got 800 bolts, which should see us right for at least a while, hopefully. I did want to check if we can disenchant anything, because apparently I have a ton of stuff that I can disenchant, which I don't remember picking up. The Silverblood family ring. I don't really want to disenchant the Silverblood family ring until I can get something comparable. Hey, we are watching. How you doing? So now I know I can sell a bit more of this stuff. Hey, Serrano. I don't like having companions because they draw the enemy's attention.
This is fine for... It's no war maidens.
How are you? I'm doing pretty well. Just playing some Skyrim. It's going pretty well. Always have a good time with Skyrim, I find. Yep, we're good.
Fight bravely, friend.
Alright, we should be able to smith some ores and stuff. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So we don't want to make iron or silver if possible, but everything else should be good. Gold we can definitely make. Ebony we can definitely make. Refined amber. Refined malachite. Tombstone, quicksilver. Steel? Nah, we don't really need steel. Silver and iron we can turn into gold, so there's no point doing that either. Loving life, you quit your job today. Oh goodness, starting your new job this Tuesday. Okay, that's good. Yeah, when I first read that, the first half of that message, I was like, oh shit, like, is everything alright? But it sounds like it's one of those things that's for the better. I switched jobs this year, so like at the end of last year I got a new job. I was very happy to be moving on, so it seems like it's probably a pretty similar case for you, so good on you. Yeah, it's always good when there's a place where you're not really super happy to, like, you know, walk away. Makes a huge difference in your life, trust me. I suspect I probably don't need to tell you, but... like, going from a place where you're not happy to a place where you are happy makes a huge difference in your life.
There you are.
Oh, it's Katria.
A hand with this door, would you?
I was like, who's this ghost? It's the person who's been following us. I still don't know how she can, like, go to different places. How does it work? She's a ghost, but she's able to travel between, like, different areas. It's a bit strange. I hate the lockpicking in this game. I know I say it every time I do a lockpicking in this game, but I stand by it. Magic was going to shit. You was taken advantage of, so you told the F off. Put in 2 weeks paid holiday and 2 weeks notice. Nice. That's the best way to do it. If you have the ability to do that. Use up all your leave before you go. So that there's no excuse for them to, like, screw you out of it or anything. Because sometimes employers will find ways to try and screw you out of it. Even though, at least in Australia, I don't know if it's the same in your country, you're entitled to have your leave paid out. Not sick leave in most industries, but, like, annual leave, stuff like that. But funnily enough, that's pretty much the exact same reason why I left my last place of work. The management was just incompetent, honestly. Oh.
Thanks again for all your help.
That was easy.
That's what, your third? All right, only one left to go. I'll meet you there.
In the UK, it's legally required for them to give it to you upon leaving. Okay, good. Yeah, because I know not every country's the same. Like, I suspect probably in America, if you don't take it with you, you probably don't get to keep it, but that's good. So UK has similar laws to here, then, when it comes to leave being paid out. Hey, Azure, how you doing? But good on you for stepping away from crappy workplace. Wait, so where's the... Where's the last one? There's... Am I blind? No, there's no quest marker. What the hell? Do I need to read the book? I don't have the book. At a bongo case? Sure, we can do that. There we go. While I'm already alt-tabbed, I may as well look up where the last thing is, because there's no quest marker. I'm sure it'll tell me where, but... Hunting the shards. Aetherium storage. Aetherium mine. Aetherium site. Oh, because I haven't discovered all the locations. Okay, I'm going to cross-reference this map with the map I've got in the game. Next week you get this week's pay plus 20 hours holiday pay plus tools and equipment reimbursement. That's awesome. Good on you. Okay, so... Ralbthar. So apparently there's another site down here. So this must be... where it is. Unless it's the ruins of Bethalft, but I don't think it is. Alright, well we'll try looking down here, because it seems like this is the last place. Done, you're out of here effective right now. This place has been a mess. You're not sticking around to deal with it anymore. You got better things waiting for you, so good luck figuring it all out without you. Oh my goodness. That is a great way to leave. Yeah, I didn't quite do anything like that when I left my workplace last year. I told the leader, like the chief, if you want to call him that. Pretty much straight, I told him straight to his face. I did like an exit interview, basically. And I told him what the problem was. And he sort of was like, you should have come to me, like, sooner to talk about it. And I was like, yeah, I guess I could have done that, but... I didn't say why I didn't, because... The reason why I didn't is because it's like, well, I genuinely don't think you would have changed anything. Whispers of this ancient temple been few and far between, buried and forgotten. Great treasure awaits for the worthy adventurer. You'll hire a mining team to assist your excavation. Should we check this place out? We can check this place out. Why not? Yeah, it's a great feeling to be free from a place like that. And my new place of work is a lot closer to me, so I end up saving about a day on transport. Are you hostile, or...?
Oh, I didn't see you there.
You seem troubled.
Of course I'm troubled. I'm on the verge of incredible wealth. But my cowardly workforce ran at the first sign of danger.
What scared them off?
We were excavating this old tomb when we opened a chamber full of corpses. The team took one look, turned tail, and ran.
Well, you can't blame them. Haven't they seen dead bodies before?
Well, probably not like these. The ones in there are all still walking around.
I see.
In any case, if I can't get past the creatures in that room, I can't recover the treasure. I need more manpower.
Maybe I could help you.
Say, that's not a bad idea. You look like you could handle yourself against these beasts. I'll tell you what. You help me get the treasure, and I'll split it with you. Deal?
Well, what is the treasure first before...
Excellent.
Alright, never mind. I guess the game doesn't want me to know what it
That
is.
treasure will soon be mine.
I managed to ask if there's any way they could keep you on the
First, I need you
team.
to clear the main chamber of those
Going from getting paid 19k
monstrosities.
annual to 24
I'll
annual.
stay here
Yeah.
until you're finished,
It's a
planning
big
our
pay
next
rise if they were to keep you. It's very hard to compete with that kind of money. That's a big pay increase. It's the same salary as what a manager gets, damn. Talk about a good pay increase then. I always have to remember that, because you said you're from the UK, pounds are like very different to Australian dollars. Because if you're getting paid 19k in Australia, that's like very low. Like you wouldn't be getting taxed, is how little money you'd be making. But obviously it's pounds, so it's very different. There we go. The good stuff. Love showing it to really crappy bosses. Because I still talk to some people from my last work. Around 40k Australian. Okay, yeah, that's kind of reasonable. That's like a livable amount of money. Where'd the bodies go? They like disappeared. Yeah, pounds it's about double in Australian, I think. I don't actually know where to go here. I know that they said talk to the lady, but I guess I just have to get her to guide me through. Alright, I did it.
Have you killed them all yet?
They're all dead.
Then we've no time to lose. Follow me.
If you try and betray me, you're getting a crossbow bolt to the back of your head, just so you know. Around 40 to 50k. Okay, nice. It's a solid wage. Alright, now what?
These doors seem to be the only thing left between me and the treasure.
Is there some way to open them?
There'd better be. I didn't come all this way to leave empty-handed. There must be a way to activate these doors deeper in the ruins.
I'm doing all the work here. She's gonna reap all the benefits.
Doors on either side of the chamber.
If she actually tries to betray me, that's actually, like, so cooked. Like, she's got, like, a dress on, no armor. I mean, to be fair, I'm wearing leather armor, but at least I've got this crossbow. Hey, Data, how you doing? How do I open up these doors? The hours were shit. 4 PM to 3 PM. Oh my god. You're working 12-hour days? That's crazy. Do you get, like, overtime or anything like that? Okay, maybe this is it. Oh, okay, I was gonna say 4 AM to 3 PM. That's still a long day, but goodness gracious. Good, playing some Warframe. Hey, nice. Hope you're having fun. I'm just doing some spelunking in Skyrim right now. Killing some draugrs. Before the Ages of Man. Apparently I've already read this book. 12-hour shifts are normal in hospitality. Damn, okay. I'll take your word for it. Things must be very different between here and there. Like in Australia, like an 8-hour workday is like the norm. If you work any more than that, you're supposed to get overtime. Well, it depends what industry you're in, but most industries would pay overtime. Doing some decorating for your base. I think I remember you telling me last time that you were decorating your base as well. Unless I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm pretty sure it was you. That's good. Long process. You're gonna be... oh, so you're switching to a standard 9 to 5. Gee. And these people really thought they'd be able to keep you? So you're getting more pay, less hours, and you don't have to put up with their nonsense anymore. That seems like a dream come true. Okay, how did I miss that shot? Nice try. It was probably you, yeah. I thought so. Less effort, gee. Yeah, you really can't complain with that. Oh! Oh shit. Ah, paralysis, gotcha. Good luck getting out of this. Why don't you push right up, push right up? $24K annual. Oh, 0.5% commission is nice. And uncapped bonuses, nice. Yeah, commission's always really interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about commissions overall, but it's good if you can get them, right? 0.5% is not fantastic, but it's still something. It's an incentive to put in a lot more effort, right? You work 4 to 5 days from home. Gee. Where do I get a job like that? Sounds absolutely wonderful. I should probably actually tag this quest. So it actually gives me like an objective marker. Although I assume the objective it's going to take me to is just going to be the gate that I'm trying to open, right? That's a huge upgrade, so congratulations. Ouch. I don't remember these hulking draugrs the last time I played Skyrim. They look completely different. They could be new from this this edition of the game. Or maybe they're just even from this quest, because I don't think I've ever done this quest before. Oh shit. Shit. What the heck? Did you guys see that? He literally just slid out of the way of the crossbow bolt. That was a meme. He literally just slid out of the way. Like Michael Jackson. 0.5% is a lot for what you're selling. You sell skips. Like, rubbish skips, you mean? Each sells around 4,000, so 0.5% of a sales around £20. I mean, yeah, if you sell like a few in a day, it definitely adds up. And that's on top of your base salary, which is already, like you said, it's already better than what you're getting paid already, so... Sounds like a pretty good deal. That's always the key with commission jobs, is, you have to be careful, because often jobs where you get commissions, the pay is really low. Because the idea is you're meant to make most of your salary from commissions, but it sounds like most of your salary comes from pay, and the commission is just like a cherry on top. Sorry, buddy. Commission is more of an incentive, not a you need this to survive. Yeah. It's good that you found a job like that, because like I said, a lot of commission work, in my experience, is like... They basically pay you minimum wage, whatever the minimum wage is, and your actual earnings is like, if you don't make sales, you're like actually going to struggle. But good on you. It's an upgrade from your job, which is probably the best part. He should be a lot happier doing it. Hopefully. I love when I get the paralysis shots off and I just shoot them. There's nothing they can do about it. I've paralyzed this guy 4 times. That was 3 in a row, I'm pretty sure. Aha, there's the lever. Ooh, an ebony dagger, I'll take that. It's worth a decent chunk. Oh, so that's just one side. I need to open the other side. Alright, gotcha. This treasure better be worth it, man. I'm going to a lot of effort for this. What are the odds when we get in that the treasure's already gone? Somebody's already stolen it. £2,000 a month, 1,800 after taxes, 1,300 after rent, 900 after food, 700 after bills, 500 fuel, 200 savings. Hey, that's pretty. That's awesome. So you're saving a little bit, and you also got a decent chunk to spend each month. That's fantastic. That's pretty much exactly what you want. You want to be able to build up a nest egg for one, and also still be able to actually enjoy yourself a little bit. Fantastic. Sounds like you've got it all worked out. Yeah, you don't want to just be living paycheck to paycheck where you can't actually build up any savings for sure, because that's rough. He keeps trying to shout, but he can't. My crossbow reload is faster than his shout. I almost feel bad about him, but not really. I feel there's a trap here. Yes, there is. $200 a month for the pub is like 50 pints. Ooh. Don't drink too much. All things in moderation. There we go. I don't know what a like reasonable amount of alcohol is. I don't consume alcohol, so that could be a lot, or that could not be very much. I don't know. It sounds like a big number. Shit, he saw me. time to die, buddy. Good takedown. How much is a pint in, like, mils? Milliliters. Because a pint is not like a measurement that, we really use here very often. Sweet, we got the paralysis and we're still undetected. That's exactly what you want, because then we get the sneak attack crits. That's where most of our damage comes from. Fantastic. 473 mils. Oh, so that's actually a decent amount. In the UK, the average male is safe to drive up to 2 pints at a push. You have to save a man a pint every fight inside. You have to drink 6.25 pipes, 3.5 liters. Okay. So it's about half a liter, it sounds like. From data and your testimonies joined together. Well, that's not too bad then. Still, 50's a lot. Ah, I hate when this happens. It goes to the kill cam, but I don't actually shoot. Come on, shoot, quick, quick, quick. He's gonna see me. Ah, shit. How'd that miss? You're a one and done kind of person? Ah, okay, fair enough. Well, then it sounds like you've got the budget that you need to enjoy yourself then, which is good. That's really the main thing that you want. I need to upgrade my crossbow. My crossbow's kind of weak. Well, if I get one more level, I'll be able to put a point in Dwarven Smithing, then I can enhance my crossbow. Just want to be able to live comfortably. Yeah, I feel like that's what pretty much everybody wants, but it's actually becoming quite difficult as time goes on. Prices keep going up, but wages don't really change. It's very hard to just live a comfortable life. So many scourges. That's why you've been working since you're 16. Definitely helps. It helps if you can work from earlier, because then you can get a bit of a head start. We're just sweeping through this area. It helps that I know which ones are the ones that are gonna wake up. You can tell they're the ones with still the they still have armor on. Hate it every minute of it, but it's money nonetheless, yeah. It's very hard to get a good job that, like, you know, is always gonna be like a fun time or stuff like that. It's important to have a job that you can at least tolerate, but obviously, like, it's very rare to find a job that you're like, I absolutely love doing this. They all have their moments, right? Wraith's wedding dowry. The poets are right, there is something life-changing about being in love, said Kepkania Gra Minfang, sometimes called the Wraith. I haven't wanted to rob anyone or anything in weeks. Why, the other day I saw a door wide open in a wealthy merchant's house, but my mind was fully occupied with what I should wear on my wedding day. You've been out of the right society for a very long time now, frowned her friend Cargol approvingly. You never told me what happened to your first husband, you know, the one the shaman gave you. Torn apart by ash ghouls, smiled Kepkania dreamily. It was rather saddish, but I know nothing like that would happen to Wodwarg. No life of adventure for him. He's practically an Imperial. In fact, he is one. Did I tell you how we met? Hundreds of times, rumbled Cargol, reaching for his flagon. He was your jailer, and he refused you food until you promised to marry him. Have you heard of anything so madly romantic in all your life? That sounds terrible. I was going to say that I hope my friends wish me well, but as old Bosril used to say, there's no point in hoping for what cannot be. We'll leave with the Imperial Knights for Balmora immediately after the wedding, but as long as we're in Dagon Fel, the gang will find some way of disrupting my love life and bring me back to light. I know it. As the days approached towards the Wraith's wedding, there was something sinister in the air that Kepkania could smell when she was not transported by heady bliss. Dark figures seemed to shift in the shadows and disappear when approached. She recognized the clothing as of some beggars near Wodwarg's cottage as costumes, but the mendicants hurried away before she could recognize which of her old gang was stalking her, but these moments evaporated from a few. Kepkania was truly happy, making arrangements for the ceremony to be performed at the very dungeon where Wodwarg had imprisoned her. Her father was long since dead, another victim of the Ash Ghouls, but the fiancé's commander volunteered to act on his behalf. Of course, Kepkania had to supply her own dowry. She spent every mark of her savings of ill-gotten gain to buy her beloved a truly wonderful present. The wedding was set for the stroke of midnight, as is Orc tradition. The handmaidens, wives of Imperial officers, were busily sewing her into her gown of red velvet and fine gold filigree in the mid-morning. Dolcetta, one of the handmaids, remarked that she had heard Kepkania had bought Wodwarg a truly beautiful gift for her dowry. Let me show it to you, Kepkania giggled, dashing from the room, half-dressed to her hidden alcove. The present had been stolen. The women were horrified, but the Wraith found herself merely irritated, not surprised. This was truly the old gang style. They knew that a wedding ceremony without a dowry was marked as unlucky, so she asked her handmaidens to finish dressing her quickly while she pondered what the burglars would have done with her treasure. The whole region was honeycombed with secret lairs and abandoned sites thieves used to store their loots. There were obvious places, of course, but after much reflection, she thought of where she would have put it under similar circumstances. Once the handmaidens had been finished, Kepkania had bade them to make certain that the ceremony went on as scheduled and not to fret as she might be a little bit late. She wrapped herself in a shawl to protect her gown from dungeon dust and set off to the shrine of Malakath. The Wraith had never attempted to rob her own friends, and though she was peeved at them for trying to ruin her happiness, she had no interest in hurting them physically. Her style was to avoid conflict, though she knew it would be inevitable. The lessons her mentor Cargol had given her had helped her avoid the lances and blades of guards and Imperial Knights over the years. Oh god, this is a long story. Alright, let's see what happened in the end. The Wraith finally decided she must end the confrontation. When Sorgot stepped out next, she sideswiped, swayed down, and ducked her head, so an axe whistled over her right shoulder. She reluctantly smashed the chest hard into her torso. There was not enough time for Kepkania to see if she had killed him or knocked him unconscious. In truth, she thought of nothing else but rushing to her wedding ceremony. Oh, they had the happy ending. A suit of armor that were making the envy of the other Imperial jailers. Are you going to try and get some sleep? No stress, we're watching. Have a good rest. Okay, where is this? This should be the exit, I think. There we go. Well, it seemed like I had a happy ending. I skipped through some of it because I didn't realize how long the story was going to be. I didn't really spend like 10 minutes reading. It's considering it was not relevant at all. I thought it would be relevant to this dungeon, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a story.
The treasure is mine. All mine.
Oh. That's a classic stitch-up right there. Broken steel sword handle. She died for like freaking nothing, man. Oh well. That's a tough luck. Alright, what is actually the treasure down here? It's a word of power. Is it really worth it? I don't know. Some madness ore is not bad. Animal allegiance. Well, we can't return to Madresi. She's dead, bro. Madresi's at the top of this, this pillar. That's what happens when you get greedy. You just rush in and perish. Can I loot her corpse or no? I don't think I can. I don't think there's any way to get up there. I'm nearly there. She had 3 potions of healing. Alright, well, I may as well take those because you're not going to need them anymore, that's for sure. Alright, all's well that ends well, I suppose. The greedy treasure hunter got killed and I got all the loot. Sounds like a good deal to me. Alright, now we can actually head to the Dwarven Ruins, which is where I was trying to get in the first place. Alright, it's this way. I'm surprised, given how many traps and stuff there were in there, that she didn't try and send me in first. But I suppose, from a narrative perspective, if she had lived, then we actually would have had to have split the treasure with her. Which I don't think would have made sense, because there wasn't actually that much treasure there. But that's why you always look before you walk, and don't be greedy. Those are the 2 morals of that quest. Evan Chisel. I assume this is the place I'm trying to get. It looks about right. Could be that it's on the other side. Well, we'll check on the other side if it's not in here. Then again, there probably would have been a map marker if it was here, right? If this was the right place. Is there even an entry point here? I can't see one. Is there a way in? I have to mountaineer on my way up here. Weird. Yes, dragon, I know you're there. I'm doing my best to ignore you. I swear, it's easier to fight dragons with a sword than with the crossbow. In my experience thus far. In this, this playthrough. Avon Chazal, alright. I wish I kept a copy of the bloody book. Wait, Catria's Journal. This is the book, right? What does it say for 5? An astrolabe. Some sort of crest in 4 pieces. Could this be this location of the forge? Arc the Mangs. Bathazel. Hang on. Is it inside Markarth, maybe? Because I don't think this is it. I don't think I'm going into a place that's got anything to do with this quest. Bathazel, not Bathardoms. It's on that section near a river. Okay, let's have another look. Where's the river? I think this is the river. So it looks like it's like somewhere up here. This door is barred from the other side. Well, I guess we are going to check it out then. Okay, so it looks like it's somewhere around this area. So we'll start at the lava stone, I guess, and we'll go from there. Can't remember, have I reached 100 sneak yet? I think I have, right? Yes, I have, okay. So which way do I want to travel? I want to travel west. Looks like it's on the edge of the map. By the way, solve one of the biggest issues. Oh. That's what you're trying to make in Warframe? What was the issue? Is it like resources? I often find with stuff like that, the biggest issue is like having enough materials to do stuff. That part's easy, yeah, okay. I should be seeing something. I should be seeing like a site marker or something. I guess we're really not close enough yet. I mean, this is just a dungeon. This isn't like a ruin. So I'm looking for a ruin. This one looks Ragnvald. It sounds vaguely familiar and also vaguely important. There's a static console made for PvP. It stands out. You don't do PvP, so you don't want it in view. Oh, so you found something that could, like, block it out? Ragnvald. This sounds like a super familiar dungeon, but I don't recall exactly why. Okay, let's have another look at the journal. Katria's journal. It's hard to tell exactly where it is, so I'm looking for the number 2 in this thing. So this dungeon is like here. And it looks like it's like somewhere up this way. So I think I just have to keep going north. Which looks like it's going to be kind of difficult, actually. Literally just made a small box around it. Perfect. Ah, there it is! Okay, so we know where it is now. I just need to figure out how to actually get there. Well, simple problem, simple solution, right? Very nice. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not really a big fan of PvP in most games. I'm more of a solo kind of guy or a co-op kind of guy. Not really a big fan of PvP. Wait, how the hell did you detect me? How did you detect me? That was instant. I guess because I'm outdoors, it's probably easy to see me. Okay, let's open up this treasure chest. What's inside? Very nice. Yeah, it's a goat. For a second I was like, is that a saber-toothed tiger, whatever they're called? Freaking bears, man. They have such good detection. Bandits should start training bears to, like, be their, like, scouts, I swear. The detection rate is so good. Alright, nearly there. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling.